What's up, guys? Hope everything is well. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast we did last night. Brought back memories to have the old crew with Unlimited Productions and my brother, the Don King of Xbox, E-Rock X. And of course, as you guys know, the most powerful gamer, Hebot. It was a great podcast last night, and it was really great to get together with the guys and do an old fashioned classic podcast about things that are going on today in the gaming community, preferably the Xbox gaming community. So, this is a little bit of a rant. It's not going to be too long. Just some things I want to talk about. And I also want to give a big shout out to Sega Forever. I've been missing Sega Forever's podcasts that he's been doing. I've been wanting to do a podcast with my brother Sega Forever. So if you see this brother Sega Forever, sorry about that, man. I mean, but we're trying to get in. The other day, I was busy again, brother. Just really busy. But hopefully we can get together and do a podcast sometime this week, maybe when you're not busy. I would really like to touch base with you on everything that happened with the developers uh, show with Xbox and different things like that. I would like to, just chop up some game with you, man, and get your opinion and thoughts too on your channel, on what you thought about everything. Just us talking together, and preferably if we can get Hebot too, or anybody else that would like to come on with us. You know what I mean? So, but guys, you gotta try to understand something. I've been into gaming for a long, long time. Probably for some of you guys were even born. And I think it's great to see that the younger generation, the true gamers of the young generation, are into gaming. They are the future of gaming and where gaming's going to go. If we want gaming to survive, we have to depend honestly. And some people might be like, "Oh, I don't know," but we're not going to always be here forever. Me, he, bot, E Rock, all of us, Sega forever, all of us. Eventually, the helm's going to be taken over. You know what I mean? You got to understand something. Uh, Things are changing, and you have to change with it, whether you like it or not. You know, the days of the old Atari and ColecoVisions, the golden era of gaming was, my era, along with Hebot and E-Rock and Sega Forever, and even Mr. 100, all those cats. You know what I mean? And probably and shout out to the chat that supports my channel. Some of them even in there. Gaming since 1980, and I believe some of those guys in there are from that era. Correct me if I'm wrong. But if you're gonna like gaming and you're a true gamer, things have to change. These idiots and morons that do these videos and podcasts about Xbox, and they give like these smide looks and stuff when they're doing it, when they're talking to Phil Spencer, and like they'll say something like, hmm, so you did say that those games are gonna go on other systems, right, Phil? And like they make these weird faces, and they do that on purpose. They do it on purpose to try to get a rise out of you because they know that you don't like them. Carl Moriarty, different people like that. But you have to know something, um, Mr. Colin Moriarty. The true Xbox diehard gamers out there really don't give a damn. We know what you're about. You and Paris, the Flower Lily. Another guy out here that's he is and yes, you are a flower lily because you act like that, okay? And you're really a PlayStation dude, and that's fine, okay? But you're another one out here that you know that try to to me downgrade or about Xbox when you do these interviews. You know what I mean? You guys are being petty out here, and that's fine. You know what I mean? But in the end all be all, Microsoft, Xbox is winning right now. And you just have a lot of guys out here that are so butthurt about Xbox, and I never understood it. You're so butthurt about an American system winning, and I don't understand why. What's wrong with that? A lot of these systems that we grew up with are from Japan, except for Atari, and I believe ColecoVision. A Nintendo, Sega Genesis, I think the TurboGrafx 16, the Super Nintendo, the regular NES. These are all systems, Neo Geo, and 3DO I think is an American system. These are all from Japan systems. I own them. I love the Sega Genesis. Like I told you guys, yes, the Sega Genesis is my all-time favorite system that I grew up on. But that was a different time and era. You know what I mean? You guys just don't want Sony or Nintendo. More Sony. The Nintendo guys are kind of neutral and kind of on their own. They don't really come out here in the gaming streets and spew toxicity like the Sony ponies do. But you just want Microsoft to go away so bad. And then you say that it's dead because there's games that are over there that's going to come over to the PlayStation platform. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really want them to go over there because of the way the ponies act, because they don't support gaming at all. They don't even support their own IP. It's a shame. It's a shame that you want to play more of Xbox games than your own IP. What does that say about you? Seriously, the ones that are always out here in my chat, in Unlimited's chat, if Hebot does something, they're there in his chat. You know what I mean? Sega Forever, 100, all these guys. What does that say to you guys out here in the gaming community? I mean, come on, tell me, guys, in the comment section when I'm done. What does that really say to you guys that these so-called Sony PlayStation's fans that always said that Xbox got no games, and I'll say it over again. Why do you want the games that we don't have? Why is it that you want to play the games that we don't have more than the games that you have or claim that you have over there on PlayStation that we don't have? I don't understand that because it really looks just pretty bad for you to just come out here and keep doing and spewing toxicity out here in the Xbox gaming community. You're not hurting us by the games coming over there. You're not. Microsoft is $1 trillion company, and Sony is not competition. They never were. And we're always going to tell you guys this in podcasts, in videos that we do, like I'm doing today. They were never really competition at all for Microsoft. Microsoft can destroy Sony and Nintendo combined if they want to, but they're not like that. They're really not like that at all. See, they're in there to make money, and and they're helping Sony in a way. The guy came out and did an interview and said he didn't want to talk about VR sales, uh, remake after remake. You guys have no games over there, and it looks pretty bad over there. You have I forgot the guy's name. He came out and did a video. I forgot the guy's name, saying that you need to support the PlayStation IP instead of supporting the Xbox games that are going to come over to PlayStation 5. I think his name is Dark Bottomus or Dark Automus or Dark Bartimus, or I don't know whatever his name is, Saints Barts or something. I don't know. But he came out and said, you know, um, that you guys need to support, the PlayStation games more than the Xbox games over there. He's even coming out and saying it. He's even coming out and saying that. He's actually coming out and saying that also. Okay, and I guess he's a PlayStation guy. I don't know, but he's coming out here saying that. Somebody in your own camp is coming out here and saying that you need to support your own IP, but you cannot wait to get Indiana Jones that you're not going to buy. Ninja Gaiden, you're not going to support that. You're not going to buy with Platinum Games. You're not going to buy them. You're not going to support the IP like that. Xbox fans that are on Xbox support their games. IP, support Game Pass. There's people that go out there and buy the game. There's a lot of people that actually went out and bought Ninja Gaiden 2 that's running on the Unreal Engine 5 that was a shadow drop, and they bought it. They didn't just download it on Game Pass, they bought it. It got bought. It's a win-win over here. So these guys that keep trying to, get Phil to say certain things, and they're sneaky and slimy out here in the gaming community. Those guys, you really should not listen to those guys. Like, you should not listen to Paris Lilly. Okay, you should not listen to Colin Moriarty or whoever. They're slimy. They're slimy out here in the Xbox gaming community. These guys they're not Xbox fans. They're not. They always want to bring up, well, some of your fan base is saying, uh, you have other games going on other systems, and the Xbox has no identity anymore. What do you think about that, Phil? You know, really, really. But you know what they never mention, Colin Moriarty or Paris Lilyflowers? Do you know what they don't mention? That PlayStation games are going on PC. Maybe the PlayStation, what their games going on there. I know they're trying to survive and make money. What does that say about them? Their games are going on PC. Do they not have no identity anymore? Because the PC gamers get to play their games? But you never hear them say anything about that. Oh, well, wait a minute. A long time ago, Big Forehead did say something about that. Big Forehead said if PlayStation games go on to PC, I will not support the system anymore. I will buy a PC and play my games on PC. There's no reason to have a PlayStation 4 anymore, right? Because when they were getting on Quantum Break about that with Mayonnaise Boy, Fat Mayonnaise Doughboy, oh, I'm not going to support it now, Phil, because it's going on PC. And Phil Spencer said, why wouldn't you? Is it bothering you with it going on PC for PC guys to play it? Is it really bothering you that much, Mayonnaise Boy? Really? It's bothering you for PC for the games to go over there on PC. Really? How is that bothering your purchase of the game? Be honest. How is it bothering you? So guys on PC get to play Xbox games. So what? How's it bothering you? I play with PC guys when I play Gears of War and Horde. It's not bothering me. How's it bothering me? It's not bothering me at all. I'm a console gamer, but I also can game on my laptop that I'm doing this video on. It doesn't matter. You just want to have something to nitpick about Xbox about because you're still stuck in that 2013 era about Xbox got no games, Xbox has the weakest console, TV, 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 but we can't say that anymore. TV, TV, TV is what Sony's doing right now because they're so worried of making movies out of games that they have to survive and make more money so they can keep afloat. It's not Xbox that's hurting. It's not us that are hurting. We have all the software. It's not about console sales. How many times do we have to keep telling you that? Stop making dumbass videos about that. It's not doing nothing wrong to us at all. What you saying? Oh, PlayStation 5 has 30 million consoles off there, or whatever you guys say. It's not about the console. It's not about the console, Maxi Zoom dweeby. It's not about the console, morons. It's about software. How many times I gotta keep? Can you spell software? It's about software. It's not about the console. And it doesn't matter how many consoles they have out there. It's the software. And Sony as a company, they know that. They know that. Okay? They know that. Even if a lot of games that Microsoft gives you goes to these consoles, you're not going to support them because of your biasness. You didn't support the games like Hi-Fi Rush and the games that went over there because of your biasness. That it shouldn't have been on Xbox. It's not a game that should have been made for Xbox. This looks like a game that should have been on PlayStation, not Xbox. And when the games went over there, you didn't buy them. You didn't support the IP. Like Phil Spencer's trying to do, and there's a lot of people that disagree, I think, with some of the things that Phil's trying to do with putting another IP on other systems. To a point, I kind of do, kind of, because I know that you're not going to support and buy the game. That's the main reason, because you're not going to buy them. All you're going to do is come out and do a video or go on people's comment section and say, we got your games. Xbox has no identity. Xbox is dead. Xbox is not making another console. They're already making the console, dude. It's already being made. You don't know what you're talking about. And when you come out here in the gaming community and you put stuff in my comment section like that, you really don't know what you're talking about. Xbox is not dead and it's not gone anywhere. The thing that will be dead will be PlayStation if they don't shape it up. They will go the way of what happened to Sega with the Sega Dreamcast and everything. You're on a very thin string, Sony, and that can snap at any moment. Microsoft, I don't think they should be doing it. They're throwing you a lifeline, in my opinion. But you know what? You're consumers, and they listen to everything they hear on YouTube and social media. They're not supporting it. What are they playing? Free to play games. Call of Duty. Hey, they're playing Call of Duty, but that belongs to Microsoft now. So you're not doing it but giving us more money to get, like I keep saying to you, dodo heads all the time, more money to have more game IPs on Xbox and more studios. You're already trying to denigrate a new game we got coming out soon. Already, my brother Hebot told me about, and it's not even out yet. You guys are so salty, it's unreal. But yet, you, on the other hand, you want our games and you play our games more than your own IP. What does that really say about you guys, man? Xbox is not going anywhere. They're not. I know you want them to die so bad, so you think Sony will come back on top. If Microsoft gets out of the gaming business, it's curtains. And I mean it's curtains for PlayStation. Just to let you know. Possibly Nintendo. It's curtains for definitely for PlayStation. PlayStation relies on every other company except themselves. What does that say about your company as a video game system company? They rely on other companies for help because they just refuse to play the game. Microsoft with the Xbox in it to win it, and they're winning right now strategically. They're destroying you guys, man. Strategically, they know exactly what they're doing. They're a business that's in the gaming. It's dangerous. Big business. They know exactly what they're doing. And I'm here to tell you, Xbox and Microsoft are not going anywhere. The Xbox division is worth more than Nintendo and PlayStation combined, my brother. It's not going anywhere. It's going to be everywhere, but it's not going everywhere. You understand? That's what's happening right now. And you better face up to it. You can keep making videos. You can keep doing podcasts on it, listening to these guys that are not even they don't even know. They don't even know what they're talking about. They go, I had sources tell me. Come on, man. Really? They're always proven wrong. all the time. And we're here out there to make sure that they're proven wrong all the time with Unlimited Production and the Unlimited Truth, with the Xbox Power Podcast with me and the crew, with E-Rock, the Don King of Xbox with the Exile, Lemons, 108 Dragons with his podcast, 100 and Intro Media Gaming, the XWO, Sega Forever with the Wrecking Crew Xbox Podcast. Always going to be out here to remind you and catch you in lies and debunk everything you make videos about and podcasts about will be debunked from the true Xbox gaming community. You will be debunked. Either 100 or Unlimited or definitely Hebot or myself or E-Rock, Dale4568, Brother Other Zinc. When he has time and they have time to come on, you will always be debunked because you're nothing but jealous, lying, gaming tethers. That's all you are out here in the gaming community, and you're not doing nothing but spreading toxicity. You got to remember one thing, okay? And it's catching on, and I'm glad that it is. Over here on Xbox, that I've been saying since day one, we're eating good over here. Practice that. When you get that Ultimate Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you're going to say, Sega Man was right, man. We're eating good over here. Because we are eating good over here. We have so many games. There's going to be more games, I think, dropping this week. We just got Shadow Drop. Man, Ninja Gaiden 2. Goddamn. You know what I mean? Unreal Engine 5. It looks beautiful. It's a great game. Great game. You guys got to pay for it, though. But we don't. It's on Game Pass. Save a lot of money with Game Pass. You know, if you don't have the money, the bread to go out and buy those games day one that you want to play so bad, that you want to play first day it comes out, where do you go? You go to Xbox and Ultimate Game Pass because that stuff comes out day and date, day one. Sniper Elite, one of my most favorite games, is coming out on Xbox Game Pass. You'll have to pay for it. Anything that we get, you have to pay for it. Just remember that. I'm just saying. Just remember that. We're paying for it through our subscription base of Ultimate Game Pass. It saves a lot of money. A lot of money. You can save so much money if you play Ultimate and be on board with Ultimate Game Pass. You know? And if you decide, you can also buy it at a discount, or you can go buy it physically and still play it on Game Pass. You got choices with Xbox. You don't have many choices with PlayStation and Nintendo. You just don't. And you guys know that. I believe you guys know that. You just don't have choices like that. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to say that everything that Microsoft does is right because it's not. Everything you don't do is right. Everybody makes mistakes. Okay? But when I tell you this, Xbox is number one and is on top right now. And I don't see that going anywhere. You got the copycat station. Okay? You got the Nintendo. They don't give you nothing, dude. I have a Nintendo Switch. I have a PS4. I looked at what they got to offer, and it's nothing like Ultimate Game Pass, especially Nintendo. Nothing like it. It's a plain Jane system. The PS4, it's a plain Jane system. It has the old school games that I will never get on Xbox, and I'll get them on there from talking to Hebot, but that's it. That's all I got it for, to be honest with you. That's all I got it for, honestly. Is to get the games that I cannot get on my Xbox, like the old school beat 'em ups and shoot 'em ups. I tell you this guys all the time. I don't like their IP. Never did, never will. Well, one, Resistance, Follow Man. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else is intriguing to me. I've tried their games and I don't like them because they look like they're copies of other games from other systems. Uncharted, Tomb Raider, different games like that. Boring soap opera games. I'm not really into that. If you're into that, that's cool. If you like that stuff, that's cool. I don't want to really down it. But to me, a lot of those games that you have on that system is really soap opera, and it takes so long to get into the game because they try to make it into a movie. It's not a DVD. Well, it's a DVD player. You can play your movies in it or whatever, but I bought it to play the games, man. If I want to watch a DVD, I'll put a DVD in it. And they make their games like that. So I don't like that. That's just me, though. All right, that's just me. The developer direct show was fantastic, and they want to try to criticize that too. Xbox is number one. It's not PlayStation, and it's not Nintendo. I don't care if you want to bring up console console sounds that don't matter. The games matter. The software. It's not your console. It's not the PlayStation 5 Pro. It's not the PlayStation 5 Pro out there. It's not. There's some fraudulent stuff going on in that system. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you guys. But we're winning right now. We're getting new IP all the time. They have nothing over there. What are you gonna play? Astrobot for the 80th time? You gonna play Spider Man for the 100th time? Are you gonna play God of War for the 1000th time? I mean, what are you gonna play? Hmm? What's that online game you guys got? Oh, maybe you guys, like to talk about that little online game that you got on there. You know, nothing compared to what we got though when it comes to our online games. You play those free to play games. You're not even playing your IP. It shows in the statistics. NBA 2K, Madden, I guess, um, Fortnite, Roadblocks. You're not playing your IP like that. You're not. I wonder why. Because a lot of it doesn't have online. Well, even if it did have online, I probably don't think you guys would really be playing it like that. I really don't. You like to play the free to play games because you don't believe in supporting the IP and buying the IP. A lot of you don't. That's why Sony's hurting right now. They came out and said it. You guys are frauds out here in the Xbox gaming community. You're frauds and you're cheap, and you don't want to support the developer. We got Death Stranding and we supported the developer over here. We bought the game. I bought it. Day one, I bought it. When I found out, I bought it. And I played it. And it's a little weird, but I bought it and supported it. Doesn't matter how much it costs. I bought it and I supported the developer. You can't take that away from me at all. You guys don't buy games, and you don't. You're not highly invested in the ecosystem of PlayStation. You're not. They take a loss on every console that they sell. It's a software that's going to keep the console alive. It's not the console that's going to keep the console alive, morons. It's the software. Where's your brain? Use your brain. All right. So, like I said, we're eating good over here, guys. I hope you enjoyed my little rant. We have great games that are coming out. Uh, coming up for the there's a coming up this year for 2025. Great games that are coming out to play. First on Xbox and Ultimate Game Pass. So don't listen and try not to boycott those podcasts, boycott those content creators because they're fake, like Dreamcast Lies. He's another one. Dreamcast Lies. Don't support that dude. If you watch his video, don't give him a thumbs up. Don't subscribe to those guys. If you're a true gamer out there, subscribe to people that are true, that'll give you the truth and facts about gaming. Okay? If you're an Xbox fan or you're becoming one, don't listen to none of them. Support the true Xbox gaming podcasts like myself, Unlimited Production, the Wrecking Crew podcast with Brother Sega Forever, the XWO with 100 Intermedia Gaming, Dragons 108, um, Techno Blast, and those guys. Great podcasts that they have. Support them. All right, support them. Big shouts out to NWO Prime, the higher sanctimony, brother. You've been doing some fire videos. Want to let you know I'm out there watching you, good brother. I hope you're doing well and fine. So big shouts out to also to NWO Prime and the true Xbox gaming community. Peace and love, guys. Xbox for life. We don't die. We multiply. And remember, baby, we're eating good over here, and there is definitely no power greater than X. Peace.